Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video I'm going to be reviewing the iBelink BM-K3. This is a KADENA ASIC miner, and we just recently reviewed the Gold Shell KD Box 2, and some of you guys may have saw that video. We are actually doing a giveaway. Thank you to Crypto Miner Bros. We'll be choosing the winner at the end of this month during a live stream through gleam.io. Link down below if you guys want to participate in winning this free giveaway to enter. This iBelink BM-K3, which thank you to Crypto Miner Bros yet again. This big boy ASIC mines KADENA at 70 terahash at about 3,300 watts, and we will verify that later through using a 240 volt 30 amp PDU, and we can verify the exact power consumption that this guy uses. So just looking at first impressions here, okay, so we got two 120 mil fans in the front, got the power supply on the side. There is a switch for turning it on and off, so that's all well and good. Uses a C19 input plug here, which I do have a cable which goes from C14 to C19 plug, and I got this cable from infinitecables.com. If you guys are interested, they have the best price for these cables, as well as their 14 gauge as well. They can handle 15 amps at 250 volts, so the rating here can go up to about, I think, about 3,800 watts. So I've used these plenty in a lot of other ASICs, and yeah, I swear these are one of the best cables. Amazing quality from infinitecables.com. Okay, and then looking at just the I/O, I guess at the top here, there's the Ethernet indicator lights. We got the this is a reset button, and there's an IP set button. Now, I guess that's to find the IP address if you're using the IP reporter software. And it looks like there is an SD TF slot here, which I don't think we'll have to use to in case there's a firmware update. I'm sure we can do that through the web GUI. Okay, so going around here, let's go. Oh, look at this. Looks like at the power supply top here that there's these bus bars, and it's kind of scary that it's open like this. So if it was mining and maybe you touched it, you could get zapped. Not quite sure. I don't want to test that out, but this doesn't look very safe to me in that regard. Looks like there are some other cables going here. I'm not sure what these are. Maybe fan and also controller for the power supply going to the main board, which is underneath here. I don't want to open it up because there are warranty stickers on each of the sides here. So in case, you know, this doesn't work when we power it on or goes up in smoke, I can return it. So yeah, I'm not going to open it up for you guys, but yeah, it's typical. Looks like a, you know, S19J, you know, Bitmain controller stuff. And then this has actually a really nice handle that you could pick this up at the top here. Pretty slick. That's actually one of the first ASICs I've seen to have a handle cut out at the top here, so that's pretty cool. The back, yeah, nothing special, just air holes for the heat for the power supply top here, and another two 120 mil fans at the back to exhaust the heat here. Okay, so typical ASIC miner. And then actually I want to show you guys one thing at the bottom, which I thought was a nice touch. There's these pads underneath so that it doesn't scratch up the ASIC miner. It moves nice and smooth, doesn't scratch up the table or anything, so I found that to be a nice touch. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug this in, and while that's doing that, I do want to explain the, I guess, efficiency that this is, I guess, the second best KADENA ASIC miner out right now. Alright, the best one that we know, and I think that are shipping out pretty soon, is the BM-K3. Alright, so this iBelink BM-K3 is the second best in terms of efficiency. So when it comes to efficiency, right, everyone understands that the lower wattage used per terahash means that you are staying competitive against the network difficulty and, you know, everyone else that's mining KADENA right now. So guys, you know what? I forgot. I have to turn off my server, as I'm going to be setting up my servers here real soon. Stay tuned for a video tomorrow. We're going to be installing VMware version 8, and I'm using like mirrored drives and such for all of my servers here. And then we're going to be doing true NAS on this server. Basically, it's going to be an iSCSI data store for my high availability cluster for my servers. Anyway, I'm going to explain that in another video. Just I've been testing some stuff here. So let me just go ahead, turn this off, and then we should get a better reading, because right now this server takes about 250 watts or so. Alright, so I'm going to unplug everything just so we have all the power drained out. Okay, all right, so we're at 0 amps at about 234 volts. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in my iBelink BM-K1 here. Okay, it's plugged in, and oh, looks like it turned on, and it's very loud. Oh God, oh God. All right, it looks like the power switch was already on. So I'm gonna plug in the network. Smell test. Yeah, I don't smell any smoke, so we're good. And this is very loud. Very, very loud. Okay, probably gonna boot into the web GUI. Guys, I'm going to log into it, set up my pool and whatnot, and oh good. Oh, thank God the fans went down. So yeah, that's probably just the startup. And there is also the username password to log into it right here. So I'm gonna get the IP address through, I guess, advanced IP scanner or my router, and then log into it like this, and then set up the configuration for my pool, worker name, whatever, all that kind of stuff to mining KADENA on this guy. So I'll be right back, guys, and we'll verify what the power is at the PDU. Be right back. All right, it's mining about 231 volt times 14 amps. That's gonna give us a power consumption of 3,242 watts at my current state that this is mining right now. I don't think the fans are at 100%. You can kind of hear it. It's definitely died down, but it is mining right now. And yeah, a good amount of heat coming out the back there, of course. Just realized there's some nice LED going out here from the, I guess these are the bus bars for the hash boards. Okay, very similar actually to the iBelink BM-K1 that I had, I think, a good year and a half ago, which the power supply died on that thing, I'd say a year later. So hopefully that doesn't happen to this one here. Anyways, here is what like the web GUI looks like. It is much more different than like the Gold Shell or Bitmain. And I would say it's a little bit more complicated as well, especially setting it up here in, you know, the pool URL, pool user, pool password, add pool. So it's a little bit more convoluted that way, and adding it and removing like the old existing ones. There were default mining pool and wallet that was here that was mining to, I guess, iBelinks. So yeah, when I first plugged it in, it was already mining to their other wallet. So I quickly removed that, added the pool for my own, and yeah, it's going to now my own mining pool here, which is on Poolflare, and I have all my other KADENA ASIC miners mining as well. So the iBelink BM-K3, here it is. I did rename it, so you may see another one here, but it's at 0 hash rate anyway. So it shows 62 terahash. Obviously it's only been like a couple minutes, so I'm gonna probably see this go up 70 pretty soon. Average hash rate says 42. It should be around 70, so gonna give it some time here. But I also wanted to try out something called the low power mode. I didn't know iBelink had this, so I'm gonna test this out and we'll see what the efficiency is. So we will be right back. Okay, I just wanted to show you here, iBelink did have a tweet back in December 30th, 2022, that the iBelink BM-K3 does have a low power mode and low noise mode, 50 terahash at around 2,000 watts. So I've been able to achieve basically the same thing. Okay, verifying you guys at the power, at the PDU, we're roughly around, times those numbers together, we're at 2,067 watts. And yes, this thing is noticeably quieter. I am probably gonna keep it at this mode because yeah, it's not even that loud. I can talk normally, and my ears aren't hurting at all. So yeah, but just to show you here at the mining pool, to verify, it does mine at around let's see, iBelink BM-K3, 55 terahash current hash rate. I have noticed that the hash rate has kind of ramped up in the web GUI from like 50 to 58 terahash in terms of the last 15 minutes. So I think it's still averaging out, but this is much better, right? If we look at now I've added the numbers for efficiency compared to my iBelink BM-K3, which link down below if you guys want to see basically all the efficiency numbers of all the different other ASIC miners out there in the market right now. I have KADENA, Nervos, Handshake, Bitcoin ASICs, of course, but KADENA notably in this video, you can see here. So with the regular hash rate mode with the K3, I can get about 46 watt per terahash. And now with this low power mode, around 51 terahash, I'm going to say getting about 40.5 watt per terahash. So yeah, I'm definitely going to run it at here, and it makes it even a little bit more enticing compared to the KA3, of course, if you can even get one, because right now on CryptoMinerbros.com, this iBelink BM-K3 is about $4,000, okay? So you're comparing it to maybe, I don't know, obviously the Bitmain KA3, which I don't think anyone can get their hands on right now. I think the iBelink BM-K3 would be a little bit more enticing to get, especially with this low power mode. It makes it a little bit more competitive on the market. So I don't think this iBelink BM-K3 is going to be, I would say, a brick or useless in the future. This thing will still be great in terms of its efficiency that it can attain right now against other KADENA ASIC miners, which I showed you guys that sheet, okay? So yeah, the profitability of this iBelink BM-K3 right now at my, I think 11 cents kilowatt hour here, it's about $15 to $16 a day after electric. So yeah, it's for now. The KADENA difficulty, the network difficulty for mining, it's continually going up and up and up, as I know that these iBelink BM-K3s are now being shipped out, and as well as the KA3s coming out this month or next month at least. That is going to definitely raise the network difficulty, and thus if the price of KADENA doesn't go up, then the profitability is essentially going to go down. But I guess a lot of people who get these types of ASIC miners, especially for KADENA, are obviously hoping that there's going to be price appreciation for KADENA in, I don't know, the next Bitcoin cycle or what have you, which has happened before in previous times. Not financial advice, but that is why basically people get these ASIC miners in hopes that, you know, you can win out in the future. As you know, if the price of KADENA did go up like 10-20x or something, then you're gonna see like the iBelink BM-K3 here worth not $4,000 but probably 10 grand, maybe even more. We've seen ASIC miners, not just, you know, KADENA ASIC miners, but other ASIC miners out in the market as well, you know, go up in price tenfold because it was essentially really profitable. So you can think of it that way. Now could be a great time to buy these or not, right? KADENA price could never go up again, but yeah, you're only going to buy these types of ASIC miners if you believe in the coin and believe in the price appreciation that could happen on KADENA. All right, guys, I think that's it. Let me know your thoughts of this iBelink BM-K3. I think it's pretty cool. I hope it's reliable. I had an okay experience with the K1 back in the day, and but the power supply died and I couldn't get a replacement for it. So I hope that this one will be better in a way that it should be able to, you know, stay on, obviously, and be reliable for mining KADENA in the future. So we'll see what the track record is for this one. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know of the efficiency, the low power mode, what you guys think about this as well. And don't forget the giveaway of the KD Box 2, Gold Shell KD Box 2, link down below. Thank you to Crypto Miner Bros. If you guys are interested in buying one of these, link down below. Their price on their website does have all the import taxes and shipping and everything there, okay? Compared to others, they don't show that until you actually check out. Link down below to CryptoMinerbros.com if you guys are interested. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.